Okay. I'm going to try to do this reading one more time for you guys, and if it does not work, I am just going to call it a day, write it up, and print it on my Facebook for you guys, because I tried to record this a couple times, and it basically shut down the camera and stopped working. Then I had a straight up panic attack, couldn't talk at all, had to shut off the camera. So then I realized the reason I was having a panic attack was not my energy, it's this person. So let's get into the reading. This is going to be possibly for a Pisces or Virgo. This is that energy that kept bleeding through on the last few readings, so I decided I was going to call the energy in intentionally, see if I could have a really good look at it, and hopefully the energy will clear and get off my table now so we can move along and do a Virgo reading. Because I tried to pull for Virgo and it came back up, so I was like, okay, obviously this is not working. So I got some notes here, hold on. Now that I've realized why I was having a panic attack, it is not my panic attack. That's why. Okay, so I pulled out like 6 different divination decks and 4 different tarot decks on this one. I started off with your What's the Tea. Don't usually use that one because it can bring out some pretty negative energies, but I felt like it was appropriate. Hold on, my dog's eating something. She's so bad. What do you got? Give it. What is it? No. Tata. How did you get... She's literally eating protection stones that fell off my table. Okay, sorry. Fuck. Let's see. Oh, check to make sure it doesn't shut off and stop recording again. It looks like it's working this time. Okay. I'm sorry, I can't show you all these cards. I had so many cards on the table, it's not even possible, so this is the best angle I could get. Starting off with What's the Tea, I pulled Boss Daddy, Fake Flexing, Hustling, Caught a Case, and In Their Head. That was the first deck I pulled. Clarifying that, we have Revealing the Truth, Oracles, and our Yin Yang. So let's get started with this Boss Daddy energy. Shh, recording. Sorry, kids. Grab your stuff. Let's go, guys. Take your snacks. Tulip, never mind. Sorry, just waiting for them to grab their stuff so they don't leave about and show background noise here so you can't hear the recording. I've got kids and dogs running around today. Okay, so this Boss Daddy energy, I finally figured out what Sing was bothering me about here. This person obviously wants to come towards you with some sort of message. You know, that energy is singing your soul out, singing praises, performances. So what I'm picking up is you come out multiple times here in Queen of Swords and Queen of Coins energy. You would have a very strong presence. You would be nurturing, abundant, motherly. But that Queen of Swords energy is someone who's been through it. This is like that military. It's someone who has a very strong boundary, someone who is very clear with their communications and their thoughts, someone who is very good at clearly communicating with others. And I get the sense that this person actually intimidates this Boss Daddy energy to the point that every time this person wants to reach out or speak or say something to them, they basically have a panic attack. They get stage fright. Because I was sitting there and I'm like, what is going on? I got all my cards on the table. I got my notes. I know the message. I have everything laid out here. I know what I want to say. And then I go to speak. And holy hell, I can't talk. And that's when I realized it's this person's energy. They are ready to say something. They're going to make a move. They're going to do something. They're going to express themselves. And then they basically get stage fright and run the fuck away. That is what's going on here. So that Queen of Wands energy ended up being the absolute first tarot card I pulled, which definitely told me I was picking up the right energy I was trying to call in. This Queen of Wands is clarified by the Sun, Ace of Swords, Seven of Swords. So this is somebody that is either a blah, blah, blah. See, there we go. It's not me. It's the energy. Sorry. Just can't even talk. Okay, so this is somebody who is a mother or a wife. This set of cards, well, there's a whole bunch of them. I was trying to figure out if the King and Queen of Wands on the table was a mother and father to this boss daddy, or if this was this person's previous marriage, because it looks like this person may have been married and divorced at some point, or possibly going through a separation now. It might not have been like a legal marriage. It could have just been a long-term relationship. We'll look at that later. But then, as I was going over the cards, I started to hear that song Jeremy by Pearl Jam, which was like, how does it go? Daddy didn't give attention, and the boy was something mommy wouldn't wear. And that's when I was like, oh, okay, so there's something to do with this person's parents here, right? What I'm seeing in these cards is this has something to do with how this person is used to getting and receiving praise. How they're used to giving and receiving praise, placing value on material aspects, desires, sex, attraction. But then what also came out is this could also be connected to how this person was in this other relationship that it looks like they were either divorced or separated from. So let's go back to that Queen of Wands energy. There's just so much on the table. This is a mother or a wife energy, could be representing of both, because you have the sun, the child, warmth, right? But what's going on here with this kind of like mother-like wounding is the Ace of Swords under that child is a way you communicate to someone. And the Seven of Swords is a lack of communication or intentionally not communicating to someone. That Queen of Wands can be somebody who is materialistic, because the wands are a material suit of cards. And this is somebody who can be giving to others, but in a way that serves their own needs and desires too. This could be a mother that would be very materialistic, like, oh, we don't act this way, or oh, we don't act that way, we don't dress this way, we don't say this, we don't do that. It could be somebody who's into the way they look and appear. I almost get the sense that this is somebody who was good at expressing themselves and giving praise, seeing the world through rose-colored glasses, nostalgia, memories is here connected to that Queen of Wands energy. It almost comes across as a mother figure that would praise people based on appearance and performance, where there was not so much energy connected to her in terms of cups and swords. So this person may have grown up in an environment with parents who were really good materially providing, but not so much emotionally. You know what I mean? Now, this doesn't have to be their actual parents. This could be grandparents, aunties, uncles. You know how it goes. Sometimes people are not raised by their parents, or that's not their main source of influence as a child. There's something to do with that here. We see there's some sort of recognition here about ascending, leveling up, promotion, progress, where it's connected to vanity and pride and self-love that has come out in reverse. So I'm seeing this is some sort of recognition in this person's energy that the way they express themselves to others is twisted, inverted, incorrect. This person may come off as somebody who's like super confident, attractive, well-to-do, but for whatever reason, when it comes to you, they can't speak because you do not have the same communication style. Now, under that energy there of ascending and recognition of some form of ego and vanity and pride, the way they represent themselves outwardly anyway, is the Six of Wands. Clarifying the Six of Wands is the Queen of Wands, Strength, Four of Cups. Hold on, let me just make sure this thing didn't shut down again on me and stop recording. Looks like it's still going. Oh, I'm already 10 minutes in mumbling. Okay, so the Six of Wands is the way this person perceives success, recognition, achievement, directly connected to the Queen of Wands mother energy. Underneath that is Strength and the Four of Cups. It has something to do with taming the beast, right? Showing strengths at all times, never showing your weaknesses to others even. This person has some sort of warped sense of perception when it comes to being seen as successful and receiving recognition. Because that Four of Cups is an energy of being like stoic, apathetic, not showing emotions, just kind of sitting there and having that appearance of strength, if you're following along and you understand what I'm saying, because it's huge. Anyway, we have this pollution card up next. You might notice through this reading, I read horizontally and vertically, and it depends on the placement of the cards and the questions that are being asked. I wasn't really asking questions except for why is this energy on my table, so I could try to clear it out for you guys. Pollution. This person has some sort of polluted way of communication and acknowledgement. So it's something they've recognized. You see this cycles card here. I don't know if you can see it. Hopefully it's on camera. It's like right here. Now, what that is showing me is connected to harvest and surrender. I'll get into it more later, but I picked up an energy, and there's cards to confirm that here, that this person has or may have some sort of mood disorder or seasonal affective disorder related to winter, fall, long nights, cold days, you know what I mean? But harvest indicates something is going on where this person recognized a cycle in possibly fall and has been trying to correct that behavior, purge it out, purging something out, possibly in fall, because as you can see from this cycle card, there is a butterfly over the mouth, indicating they've recognized some sort of cycle when it comes to a communication blockage, either within themselves in general or with you. Clarifying that, there is this Death card and Page of Swords that came out together. That indicates to me that there could have been a death in this person's life, either physically or spiritually, because that Death and Rebirth card is cycles beginning and ending. Paired with the Page of Swords, the pages are young, and the Page of Swords has to do with communication. I almost feel like this person's way of communicating is stunted or juvenile or not properly developed in some sense, because it's followed by the Six of Cups, the Hermit, and Judgment. What did I have for notes on that? Sorry. Yeah, an ending or cycle beginning in childhood regarding the Six of Cups, past childhood, youth, home life. Okay, so the Six of Cups is like fondness, memories of the past, people from the past. The Hermit is going within, self-isolation. I almost feel like this person may have in their childhood or at some point gone through a period of isolation and separation that has caused some sort of blockage in their communication towards others. I know it kind of sounds weird. It's just what I'm getting from the energy. I can only explain it verbally the best I can based on my own experiences in life, and it's something I just don't really understand coming out in the cards. But you know how I watch a lot of different videos about communication styles and such, and there was this one TikTok I was watching. She was a recovered drug addict, and she was talking about how when you're in active addiction, you will stop maturing mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. You will like mentally stop maturing and get stuck at the age you were when you went into active addiction. The same thing can happen with traumas in childhood, adulthood, whatever. While you're in that trauma stage, that PTSD, that active addiction, whatever it is, you can stop maturing mentally. So I feel like something happened to this person at a younger age that may have stunted their level of maturity and growth when it comes to communication and emotional expression. So let's move on to the next set of cards. Whew. There we go. Now I'm not having a panic attack now that I figured out what this was. Okay, so fake flexing. I feel like this person did try to connect with you in the only way they know how to, which would have been more materialistically. Hold on, in case I forget what my notes were. Okay, what was my notes on that? Fake flexing. So acting the part with you, feeling like a fake with you, or fake confidence in a sense could be something they were going through. They want to resurrect this connection with you here with this. You can't even see it. Never mind. I don't know why I'm trying to point to it. We have the immortality card, resurrection, sublimation, piety, and infinity. This is the phoenix. That's what the artwork is on it. Clarifying the phoenix, we have this distance, retreat, or timeout. This card totally reminds me of the Eight of Cups, walking away. Flanking that Eight of Cups, immortality, resurrection, is Four of Cups, Five of Cups, reversed, Chariot, and the Four of Wands. There's a heavy influence here that this person may want to resurrect this connection. They feel like they have a missed opportunity, and instead of taking some sort of action forward like they wanted to, maybe because they want to say something but they get like literally scared to communicate it to you, it's gone from Four of Cups, this stoic, apathetic appearance of not being interested. They may have come across as distant or disinterested in you, leading to Four of Cups, which is somebody who is feeling loss, depression, sadness over a missed opportunity. And it's usually somebody who's stuck in that energy, not recognizing the Two of Cups behind them. The Two of Cups would be a new love beginning. I got this card out here a couple times, I think, but that one was reversed. Okay. This had something to do with this person not taking action. That Chariot card would indicate that there is physical, emotional distance here, because the Chariot is somebody who charges into battle, takes control of a situation, takes the lead. It's driven by the Emperor. The Emperor takes charge. This person shows up as an Emperor, though, which is weird. So I don't think this person normally has a problem with communication. This person just has a problem with communicating specifically with you, because they show up as the Emperor twice, repeat energy in the same clarifiers. And then we have the Chariot card reversed. So for whatever reason, this person comes across as maybe cold, distance, apathetic towards you. And that's led to some sort of missed opportunity revolving the Four of Wands. Okay, so the Four of Wands is... Was that the Four of Wands? No, that's the Four of Wands. Yeah, that's right. I was like, because I also have the Four of Pentacles here. No, that's in the next set of cards. Okay, so revolving around 1111. The Four of Wands is 1111. New beginnings. It's coming together. Celebrations, homes, marriages, reunions. This has something to do with them being distant, stoic, cold towards you, or at least appearing that way. And that's why there was no movement towards the Four of Wands here, which would be a good connection. It's often considered like the marriage card. Okay, what else do we have? Bonfire. Okay, so this person has some sort of burning desire to communicate with you, because bonfire is clarified by air. That is the Ace of Swords card in this yin yang deck. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There was some sort of burning desire to connect to you, communicate with you. You showing up here, like I said, as the Queen of Swords, somebody who is very aware of what they want. They have boundaries. They will hear you out, but they are ready to cut things off because they're not much for negotiating when it comes to their boundaries or needs. This could be somebody who is a single mother, because I don't see the King of Swords on the table. So she's coming out as single for sure. Following that up, we have the Eight of Cups, the Moon, and the Ace of Pentacles. This is a desire to communicate with you. I think this person tried to communicate with you and give you an offer. The Ace of Pentacles is like small though. They may have made you an offer or tried to communicate in a way that seemed small, distant, stoic, hot and cold. Intuitively, that Moon card indicates that you felt like it was a dishonest honor, or that they were hiding something from you. So here's that Eight of Cups. You are literally walking away, or at least the way that cards are here, you have your back turned to this Moon, Ace of Pentacles, indicating to me that you turned your back and walked away from this person at some point, because you did not trust their small pentacle offer they were giving you. Next up, we have sorry. I am sorry. Unspoken apology. Eternal regret. Below that, you have toxicity, bound, and patterns. It seems to be a pattern with this person that they are not expressing themselves properly towards you. They have some sort of toxicity when it comes to connection with other people. Clarifying that is the Two of Cups. So yeah, like I said, I have that a couple times on my table. The Two of Cups is basically two people coming together in a love union, partnership, friendship. I get the sense that this is what this person wants to talk about, or this is what this person wants to achieve with you. They may have tried to apologize to you or failed to explain their actions to you in some way when they were in communication with you, and that's why you cut it off. Because under that Two of Cups, clarifying it, we have the Eight of Wands, Nine of Swords, Four of Pentacles. And the best way I can explain this energy I'm seeing is someone charging in, wanting to explain themselves, wanting to send you a bunch of messages or talk to you, like a fast movement towards this Two of Cups and this apology. And then having anxiety, fear, depression, sleepless nights, not taking action, because it's followed up by the Four of Pentacles. And that is somebody who can be stingy with their actions towards someone else. It's holding back energy, and it's usually somebody who holds back out of fear, distrust, trying to protect themselves. So they're holding back. So it's like this person's like, I'm going to come to you with a message. I'm going to tell you what I'm feeling, thinking, or apologize, whatever it is, connected to this Two of Cups, so you and them. And then they have anxiety and just run the fuck away. Pretty much. That's what I'm getting from those cards. Okay, let's move on to the next set. I am reading this from top to bottom, left to right. Drink of water. The next row, we got hustling. So making money, making it rain, going after work, work-related issues, financial-related issues. Under that, we have running away, work, and snake. There's something in this person's energy that indicates when they are faced with a disharmony, triggers, or conflict, because that's right below running away. But then beside running away is work and snake. I get the sense that this person has a habit when faced with anything conflict or anything that feels like it triggers them emotionally. They have a habit of running away, pushing people away, or giving up and just diving straight into some sort of work they do. Or just being like, well, the reason I ran away is because I have all this work to do. I'm busy, right? But that's not it. I'm picking up somebody who's like one of these deactivating avoidance. They want attention, they want love, they want to communicate, but they don't know how to express themselves. They have some sort of blockage in communication. And what I'm seeing here really shows me somebody who is an avoidant of their emotions. So this person may run away when they feel emotionally triggered because they don't know how to communicate with other people, and then they will just ignore the problem and dive into work. So let's start reading it vertically, sorry. Running away is connected, obviously, to triggers. Below that is the Two of Wands on clarifying the running away and disharmony. So it looks like this person had a choice of two ways to go with this situation, a path to take. Work may have been something that was one of the paths forward for this person, is what I'm picking up here. And this is where the King of Wands shows up. Again, somebody who chases after their desires. What I'm seeing is this person was at a crossroad at some point in their life when it comes to their either work or you. And instead, they came towards you in some sort of King of Wands energy, which would be somebody who looks like they're taking the lead, but it could be somebody who's coming in a highly sexual way. Coming towards you looking good, passionate, chasing after their goals, chasing after desires. Specifically, the Wands can tend to be about sexual attraction and appearances. They came towards you in Six of Pentacles energy and with the Page of Pentacles. Basically, that's somebody who's like giving you very little, giving breadcrumbs. It could be breadcrumbs because they're scared of commitment, giving small because they're scared of getting hurt, giving small because they're scared of rejection even. Where's my notes on here? The appearance of giving very little, yeah. But then it's like back to that snake card, once bit, twice shy, came out with this energy in another reading. It's almost like somebody who is afraid to fully give because they're worried about being hurt some way by doing it. Breadcrumbing, Page of Pentacles, a juvenile way of dealing with people that's not fully developed. Sorry, kids running through my living room. Shoo, shoo. Go, go. Okay. I have a lot of cards. Sorry. Under that work card, we have apology and forgiveness. It feels like this person wants to either put in the work or explain something that was going on in their career life that caused them to pull back, run away, do the wrong thing, not say the right thing. Apology and forgiveness. This person wants to put in the work and explain something to you. You're coming out as this Queen of Coins energy. The Queen of Coins, again, is someone who is very nurturing, loving, giving, successful, abundant. Could be a mother, usually seen as a wife or wife material, but it's not a wife. You're not married. Because clarifying the Queen of Coins, we have the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Coins, whatever you want to call it. There's a bunch of different decks out on the table. This is somebody who's single, successful, abundant, enjoying the fruits of their labor, having a good time, focusing on themselves. Two of Wands is a crossroads in life. So you appear to be at some point of crossroads in your own life as well, and just focusing on your own work, your own abundance. It almost comes out as somebody who is nurturing themselves And Seven of Swords is not communicating, either intentionally, unintentionally. This person could feel like you're not sharing with them what direction you want to take your life. You know, this is moving in silence. So it could indicate that you are not in contact with this person and you've just basically shut down the conversation. Okay, let's look at Snake. Under the Snake card of lie, poison, fertility, getting bit, this person is having some sort of epiphany and breakthrough. I almost feel like that's saying they're having an epiphany and a breakthrough in some sort of toxic, poisonous pattern in their life where they run away to work. The Wheel of Fortune indicates that this is a cycle, a recognition, an epiphany of a cycle that needs to either end or be addressed for them. It's a repeat pattern that they've picked up in their life. They're aware of that. That Wheel of Fortune is karmatic cycles, getting stuck in a lesson and not learning the lesson, repeating the lesson until you figure your ish out, okay? Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune, it has to do with something with this Queen of Swords. I'm just saying you, them, but realistically, the roles can be reversed. He, she, tarot has no gender, so if the reading resonates and like you're Boss Daddy or you're this Queen of Swords, just take it however it comes out for you. Okay. So this Queen of Swords is connected to the Wheel of Fortune, this cycle this person's recognized, where this Queen of Swords, Two of Cups reverse, this cycle is what has caused this person